You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Hello? Oh, we're on. That was scriptly.
That was the dumbest start of the show ever. Hello? Like, are you answering a phone? Are you answering? Luca, are you answering a phone?
Hello? I'm on.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Fucking dumbass.
You're listening to A Metal Experience.
The Metal Experience.
In your earballs.
For those that didn't know, we have changed the name of the former show, A Piece of Metal. Yeah. New chapter. Moving on. So tonight, I am Morgan Danielle.
Morgan Bloody Tacos, Danielle.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Morgan.
Oh god. I saw on your Facebook page you call yourself Latino Core. Or Latin Core?
She read that and I laughed. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Well, what it is I mean, well, we're Latino. The band is primarily Latino, as you can tell, right?
People can't
for
see
you listeners
they don't
at
know
home, he's Latino.
Listen to his accent.
But what it was, we recently came out on Rockstar's magazine, and they gave us that label as Latino Core because we every time we play a show, we usually say, hey man, we're hardcore, but we do whatever the hell we want. But every show we go to, we represent that we're Latino, we represent that we're from the neighborhood. We represent that we came up that way. We're born that way. We're from the motherland, Mexico. So they said, hey, Latino core, hardcore, Latino core. That's what it is.
Nice.
So,
do you know any other bands that are Latino that call themselves Latino Core?
honestly, I don't.
You're the only one in the genre.
I hope I am. I hope we're innovators in that sense, you know?
Start that trend.
Yeah.
You heard it first. DamNation, the first Latino core band ever.
Hey,
We're making history.
There you go. If it works, it works.
Were you guys a band in Mexico? Or
No.
in bands
No.
in Mexico that were metal?
No, not at all.
No,
We're from here, from Chicago. We're all born here in Chicago. It's just
Thanks, Morgan.
it's just our parents are Mexican.
what are you
so-
trying to say about me? What do you,
I don't know. Don't put,
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, like I was saying, we have Mexican parents. That's how we grew up. We usually speak Spanish. This is like our first time speaking English in a very long
oh my
time.
god.
But you speak English in the songs, right?
Oh yeah, we got both.
Our songs are primarily English, but we have 1 or 2 or 3 songs per 5-8 songs that we'll throw some Spanish lyrics in there.
Spanglish.
Spanglish. We'll do Spanish, Spanglish. You know, we'll try some Portuguese from time to time.
That's awesome. Who are you guys' influences?
Too many.
Too many.
I think what it is. I mean, I know most bands usually say, "Oh, it's everybody," but for the most part, what it is I mean, we grew up. So I mean, the backstory of every Mexican child in their Mexican home is you wake up on Saturday mornings with your mother or father blasting some like banda.
Or
Song that straight up music. That's
Oh my god, they play that in the kitchen at work. And there's this never ending song that goes and I'm like and I'm like, does this
I listen to
ever
it every morning
end?
also, and there's some really catchy songs on there.
There's a couple. I'm just like,
Like
Alonzo,
every
can you
single
turn this
one.
off?
Enrique Iglesias.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
almost
think
about to buy his
Enrique.
CDs.
Yeah, no.
Enrique.
so. I mean, for the most part, we grew up listening to all that, and I mean that was the first influence before we got into metal. I mean, I remember after that it was hip hop, it was rap. Freshman year I hated metal. I'm gonna be honest with that. I disliked it.
What made you change your mind?
The song "Down with the Sickness" by Disturbed.
Oh my god. Luco, don't say shit.
Say it.
He doesn't like them. He doesn't. No, I'm not letting you talk. You're not allowed to have an opinion.
like
No.
Disturbed.
Well, that's all you're gonna say.
Well, you
about
know what?
Their
Let 'em-
first album, I liked their first album. Then after that, I was like, man, fuck this band.
You know what? After the sickness, the song just started getting weak.
I just
But,
have you ever heard David Draymond talk? He talks like a fucking jagoff. Punch like,
Oh man, he's gonna take it out on
I got
DamNation.
dicks
I know.
in my mouth. I don't know. I can't do his fagginess of talking. Just fucking. I know they're from the Chicago area. Fuck them.
Let's clear this
Fuck
up.
'em.
DamNation likes Disturbed.
It's okay. I mean, everyone.
was like the
Morgan
first-
likes Disturbed.
He was
I
like
mean,
the first guy besides AJ from the Backstreet Boys that had like his labret pierced. I was like, that's so fucking weird.
Wait, who? Besides who?
The Backstreet Boys.
Why are we talking about the
I don't
Backstreet
know.
Boys in the metal
What
show?
is this?
I've mentioned
Morgan,
them
that's
before.
it. Go. You're out. You're out. You're out of here.
Anyway.
But I mean, so yeah, we that Latin music has always been our big influence when it comes to those type of songs, the banda, mariachis, just straight up the stereotypical
Fucking mariachi.
Yeah, So I mean that was our primary influence. Then from there, I mean, like I said, it got into rap. It got into real big politics style rap, like Mos Def, Black Star, Talib Kweli, Rebel Diaz, those type of people. And then from there, we got into metal or rock, System of a Down, and then we get even heavier than that, Black Dahlia Murder, Suicide
Oh
Squad.
yeah, you guys are
Corpse.
definitely a lot heavier than Disturbed and System
No,
of a
I
Down.
mean, well, we started somewhere and
Yeah.
then we graduated, So, I mean, but for the most part, I mean, I think we all have our own individual influences. I mean, mine is down. It's always gonna be El Nino.
Nice.
I was gonna say, did you guys listen to Elnia? I think they're awesome.
Shit, we were
Yeah,
there when they
it's-
came to Reggie's. Reggie, I got my
It's a
drum
big
head signed
influence
by
in our
them.
music, actually.
Yeah, El Nino's the bomb.
Well, mine would be a lot of like old school hardcore bands like Suicidal Tendencies, Agnostic Front,
Nice.
DRI. Those are like my influences.
Sepultura.
I like DRI.
Sepultura.
Yeah.
I called a girl
Soulfly.
a foreign exchange student in high school because she was from I don't remember.
Brazil?
Brazil. I called her Sepultura. I never learned her name. I just called her Sepultura.
To remember.
At least you didn't call her Max Cavalera. So
Yeah, no, it was just Sepultura.
Did you know what you were talking about? Probably.
Oh yeah,
not.
because that was the first thing I asked. I'm like, oh, you're from Brazil? You know Sepultura?
And
That
she
was her
said,
name. That was her name for the rest of the year. I never did learn her name.
poor girl.
She loved it. I think. Probably not.
"Okay,
Sepultura, if you're out there listening, I love you.
oh my god." Back to talking about these influences that you guys had from El Nino. Is there on there any other besides like Sepultura and El Nino that's from Mexico or? I'm trying to think of like.
Sepultura is so just fucking awesome. I mean, not new Sepultura, because new Sepultura is just
Old
a
school
giant
Sepultura, yeah.
piece of shit. But old school Sepultura,
New school too.
Soulfly,
schools.
aren't they from?
Soulfly, yeah, Soulfly.
Yeah. I like
Was the
Soulfly.
original frontman of Sepultura.
Yeah, I thought so.
The
something
way
like
I say Sepultura.
Sepultura.
Sepultura. I make it sound like it's like European. I shouldn't say it. Let's just say that. So how did you guys all meet and form as a band? Did you guys all live in the same neighborhood?
Well, what it is,
Let Ernesto take that one.
yeah. Me and my guitarist, we've known each other since kindergarten, we've been friends since then. The bassist, we met him in 4th, 5th grade. We all went to high school together in the neighborhood. The guitarist said, "Hey, let's start a band." I was like, "Okay." It just happened.
in 4th or 5th grade, you started the band?
No. This was in high school. We ended up starting the band in high school, but we've all been friends since then. We started the band. The guitarist played on a little mini Marshall. The bassist didn't really have equipment.
That was weird.
Random people.
Random homeless.
That
people.
homeless guy thought he could play air guitar really well.
Oh, okay.
He did. He rocked my socks off.
And I started off on boxes, literally. Like,
Well, you were supposed to be the singer.
yeah, I was supposed to be the singer actually, but that didn't work out.
And I came along and stole the show.
So I mean, then we met this guy off of another band that had recently broken up at the time. So we picked him up, and then from there, we just kept doing what we wanted to do.
And how long have you guys been a band?
We are about to hit 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And in that time, like, has it been the whole same lineup that you have now?
No. Well, for the most part,
For the four of us?
yeah, for the four of us, when
Yeah.
it comes to vocalist, drummer, lead guitarist, and bassist, yes. The second guitarist spot has been filled by about 5 different people.
Jeez. That's a lot.
Jessica was one of our guitar players, actually.
And what happened? You kicked her out of the band?
Is this awkward?
Awkward.
Jessica doesn't want us to reveal that.
She's
information.
gonna
can't
talk.
reveal
We're
that.
gonna hear Jessica talk now.
Fuck you guys! You kicked me out of the band.
Hey guys, how's it
Jessica,
going?
before you start,
Hi, Jessica.
notice I haven't
guys.
said anything negative.
Good. Let's keep it clean.
No, Jessica, why aren't you in the band with them anymore?
We well, me and DamNation departed last December. We had I guess little issues equipment wise and stuff, and I don't know, but it's all good though.
Is there a huge age difference? Is that what the problem is?
No,
wait.
actually,
Let
no.
me clear
Ruben's
this
not
up
that
now.
much older than me.
Ruben's
Yeah.
20. I'm 21. I'm not that old. I look old,
Man,
but I'm
Morgan,
not.
you're bogus.
What do we look like?
You're 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
How do I look?
You have
25!
more facial hair than me. And I'm 26.
I'm like looking at you guys going, wow, they've been in band for 3 years. They look like really established. Oh my god, I'm out of it.
We're 16.
I'm only 20.
Man.
I haven't shaved.
Let me start cracking my.
It's okay.
You know?
It works for you. You're very threatening looking.
Awkward. Once again, thanks, Morgan.
We come from the streets, and she thinks we're thugs, right?
I know, right? I think that's what it is.
Well, I mean, I had to clear it up. I mean, I didn't want to get hit on me later. Like, oh, this girl's soft. We're going to kill her. I'm like, no, thank you.
Oh, we're non-violent, by the way.
No, but your show-wise, how do you guys end up booking all that?
That's all through me. For the most part, I mean, it's networking, you know, just straight up basic networking.
Oh, I know all about networking.
You know, just
Let me tell you.
you meet somebody, you connect them, and you meet somebody else, and then you keep rolling that way. And, you know, you look for the opportunities. For the most part, you know, you make friends with those people that you should be making friends with, and you let go of those people that you shouldn't, you know.
And what's the biggest show that it's led you to play?
I mean, as of now, we have a good amount of stuff lined up for the summer, which we're, I mean, I know we're on the interview and whatnot, but we're not revealing yet.
What?
Because it's going to be epic.
Will you tell me
But,
later?
yes.
Okay. As long as I get to know, that's all that matters.
I'll tell you
Listeners,
later.
I'm sorry.
If I happen to see a wire near you, I'm probably gonna walk away. But no,
no, I don't. I don't.
Well, I mean, we've played some pretty. I mean, my personal biggest accomplishment has been we played a show recently at Reggie's with the band Diecast.
Oh, nice.
So
That's cool.
And I mean, we
didn't even open. We were direct support.
we were the band right before them.
Jeez.
With the
Oh,
band,
that's
and
awesome.
they were touring with other bands, and I mean, we got to be placed right before them because
They were touring with other bands. They're like, you know what? We're gonna have this band.
Who else played? Do you know?
I think this band called Orion 9.
They're local.
They're local. They're local. And I can't recall the others.
Armored Assault.
Armored Assault.
They're
Assault?
local. Yeah, we
They're
know them
local,
too.
So I mean, but I mean, they've been touring with them since Diecast got to Chicago, and we only played that one show with them. But
Very fun.
I mean, I think our resume proved enough to, you know, I think that day we brought over 100 plus
Jeez.
awesome.
to Reggie's, and I mean, I think that's one of the most proud moments I've had from DamNation, where any big show that we've ever played, when it comes to we played at the Metro. When it comes to playing at Reggie's, we've always produced 100 plus. So
That's quite a following.
yeah.
How long have you had those big of shows?
Probably for like a year.
Yeah, probably
maybe
a
a
year
year
or
and
so.
a half.
And because of that, have you guys had any labels come out to scout you?
That's part of the big surprise in the summer.
Which we can't speak.
We,
What?
No, whoa, okay.
We shall
I
not
don't want to lead on. Okay.
You shouldn't be telling me these
We-
things if you're
we-
not going to tell me what they are. Like, this isn't fair. I'm just like on my edge of my seat going, are you going to tell me now?
No,
Why-
this
why am
is
I
good.
getting
This is
yelled
good
at?
because this means we'll be back.
I like that.
With a label?
No. That's not. No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to lead on to.
All right, well,
anything.
then we're moving on from this topic because I can't stand talking
I'm not
about
gonna say
it.
yes. I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna be like, hi. You know.
I think she hates us right now.
I know.
If you could only see Morgan right now, she's getting
I'm
so,
so
flustered.
frustrated.
shaking.
God damn it.
That's like one of our talents, frustrating people right
Yeah,
away.
no, yeah, we do that a lot.
Tune
Right,
in
Jessica?
in a few months when you hear DamNation come back and come back with the actual announcements.
We'll be
Jessica, why didn't you wait till summer for this? Come on. Okay, Luca, why don't you ask something? I need to calm down.
She's gonna.
Oh, she's going to talk now.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna
I
give it
I
don't
away.
want to
So
hear
confused.
this, man.
This is Jessica again.
Huh? Hey guys.
Okay, anyway. moving on.
That was it. She's gonna say, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Your intros to your songs that I've listened to before, we play them for everybody else to hear. How did you guys make those?
Well, we were at the studio. We went to, and there's a little shout out to Black and White Studio. We were there. We got that done. The intros and all the piano intros and all that. We actually have a keyboardist in the band, but he's not in Chicago. He's actually in Texas. He
just like records his stuff and
no.
sends it to you,
Well,
or-
he used to live here in Chicago with us, and he was one of the members of the band. But because of financial issues with the family, he ended up moving over there. But
Does he play via webcam?
No, no. So I mean, live. Actually, when we played the Diecast show, he was in Chicago at that time, and he played that day with us.
That's awesome.
That was
So, I
one
mean,
day
yeah.
of practice.
That's dedication right there.
What perfect time? He's like, you know what? I will be in Chicago.
No, well, I mean, I called him and I said, I mean, we couldn't do it without him. You know, I really wanted him to come by, and he talked to his dad, and he came by for 2 weeks, and
nice,
perfect scheduling, and you know, we like Ruben said, we practiced the night before, and he did the show the night.
Actually, like a couple hours before.
Yeah, it was probably like 10, 11, and then
I bet he was sweating like, oh fuck.
No, he was a little nervous, but he's an amazing pianist.
So how does that work when he's in Texas and you guys are here? Do you just use it off of a computer, or
when we do the recording? I mean, for the most part, for him to we'll send him music so he can practice it over there. If he ever comes back this way, you know, he's always available to jam with us, play with us, and whatnot. When it comes to recording, we'll record the stuff. We'll get some finished edits, and then I'll send it to him, and then he'll be like, "Hey, give me a week, and I'll send it back to you. Let me know what you think." So anything he sent me back is what he sent me the first time, and that's it.
so where do you guys record, and how do you record it?
We've jumped around from studio to studio. We started off with A-Track Studios. That's here in by our
Little Village.
Yeah, Little Village. That's a small basement style studio. Then we went to
that record on 8-track still.
No, well they don't. They're
a joke.
Yeah, no, yeah. But
Morgan, you're terrible at those.
Sorry.
from there we went to Black and White Studio. That's in New Lenox.
Yeah.
That was a more professional, which are the recordings that you guys have now. And now we're actually finishing up another studio time at P-Town Studios in Indiana. And then after that, we're gonna come back to A-Track again in the neighborhood to do our full album that should be dropping this summer.
And how many songs are going to be on that?
10.
Wow.
And the album's called
Truth and then Justice for None.
yeah. Well, that's I'm sorry, that's the EP.
Oh.
That's gonna be coming out.
No, the EP is I Am.
No, that's the second. We have a lot of EPs. We do that a lot.
Apparently, you guys don't know what.
Yes.
We don't know what
going on
we're
at
doing
the
sometimes.
It's him. We have an EP called I Am, which is the one we're doing in Indiana. Then after that, we have another EP coming out called Truth and Justice for None, which are songs that we already have now, but we just haven't had the time to record. But the full album that's gonna be coming out in the summer.
It's all new?
All new. Never heard. We actually played one new song this last show, and it's probably the only time we're ever gonna play that song until the CD comes out.
That's awesome.
I mean, 'cause for the most part, we've always done the mistake where we'll play the new songs and play them and play them and play them, and then we'll record. And by that time, it's like, okay, you know,
They're
whatever.
not new anymore.
So
Yeah,
then how
so-
many EPs have you made, and how many songs do you have?
We have made 4 EPs with
You
about.
looked at your fingers for a long
Yeah.
time. How many fingers
I
are on my
had to-
hand?
1,
I had to make sure.
7.
Had to make sure what?
4.
I had to make sure, but no, we've made 4 EPs, an average about 4 to 5 songs each, and then we have a full album that we did way back when we started. It was a real premature album. We did it because we didn't have nothing better to do. We had the songs, we had nothing better to do, and we had money, so we did it. That was a 10-song album, and now we have this 10-song album
10
coming
song.
out.
You must have had a lot of money to do a 10-song album.
Well, I mean, the studio hooked it up.
Nice.
So I mean, we were their experimental band. They hooked it up. We said, let's do it. They did it.
That works for me.
But yeah.
So here's the crazy question of the day, and see if you can get this right. What 2 songs are we going to hear first off of what EP?
I wouldn't know what song. Well, I mean, I
Do you
think
know what you brought
Jessica,
us?
you can
for
chime
the
in.
most part, we brought you the EP. It's called Rebirth and Revolution, because and just a little background on that. We're really big revolutionary oriented. I mean, we love to read upon like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Gandhi. You know,
Nelson Che Guevara.
Yeah, Nelson Che Guevara. So I mean, we base a lot of our lyrics and whatnot on revolutionary themes. That's also the reason why we're called DamNation, kind of a play on word to damn the nation. So this is a EP called Rebirth and Revolution. I'm not really sure what song.
Jessica, how about you introduce what 2
Yeah.
songs are on there first for us to play?
All right, well, this is one of my favorite ones. It's called Mi Agonia. And then there's Omission and
What's that
Slow
translate
Betrayal.
to?
Mi agonia
My
means
agony.
my agony, but we also call it monogamy, just because it sounds funny.
Because it sounds like monogamy.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yes. Play on words.
What's the other one, Jessica?
She
signed off. What's the second song?
What's the second song?
And we'll hold.
Omission is still betrayal.
That's a continuous like part 2 style song to a past song, but this song deals with just betrayal and a personal thing from his part.
Yeah.
Something about a girl.
All right. Well, we'll talk about.
It's not about a girl. It's about many things.
Well, then we'll talk about it when we come back. So right now we're gonna hear 2 tracks from DamNation. So keep listening,
Please.
Peoples are free to govern themselves as they see fit. Many peoples have sacrificed their liberties, only to learn to their sorrow that deceit and mockery, poverty and tyranny are their reward.
to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring to repentance by any means necessary.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back. Hey, just a quick shout out to our board guy, Tony, that created all those for us. Not the board guys working tonight, but Tony, the one that started doing our board originally, just actually graduated from Flashpoint. And he made those sweepers for us, and they're awesome. Hey, there's a new one going to be on tonight, so keep listening, because our awesomeness, we have a awesome new segment coming up soon. It's awesome!
That was awkward. Again.
I couldn't collect my thoughts, because we had to make this announcement of, that was the wrong song.
The first song was the wrong one. That one was named Blood of the Fallen, by the way.
And it was good.
It was a very good song, I guess.
But it was not the second song.
And that Blood of the Fallen is about?
Blood of the Fallen is about
well, what I wrote about that one, it was kind of like I was watching a movie, and I see like a lot of like how the son takes the path of the father, fighting for freedom and liberty. So then it also has to do with our political beliefs, what we think. I kind of put two and two together and mashed them and see how to work together somehow, and it probably did.
And that was the song. And then what was the second song we heard?
The second song was Mi Agonia,
Yeah.
which translates to My Agony. The song just basically deals with a lot of forefather-style struggle, like struggle from the motherland, from Mexico, coming over here, dealing with coming up in the world with nothing, and then coming up to getting something, And then we also, we threw in some political stuff. Like there was a little clip in there from Malcolm X doing the speech, by any means necessary. So that was in there, and in the beginning was just a cool little edit with a Republican person talking about bad government.
Because it's all bad anyway.
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
So what shows do you guys have coming up? Do you guys have any shows coming up? Or actually, let's go. Where can people get all of your 15 EPs?
The EP.
Nowhere.
Or where can they find you in the world?
For the most part, we're located in Little Village. We usually take our material and whatnot to our shows. We have our merch. We have...
Which we can see some of this on the table. This is pretty cool. You have a hat. You have this awesome shirt.
The hat's mine, but
we have a hat. That's
I didn't say it wasn't. I said you have a shirt and a hat.
Give me my hat.
we have a prototype.
I didn't ask for it. Okay.
I'll make you one.
Oh, that'd be awesome because I have a small head, so it's gonna be have to custom
Make
made.
it extra small.
Yeah,
extra
it's
small.
gotta be
Yeah.
extra
Big. I have a pretty big head. I have a big
Nice.
Mexican George Lopez head. So
We usually carry our music around with us. You know, you can purchase it from us. Anything that's old, we sell it for like about $2, $1, or sometimes we just give it out for free. For the most part, we just usually throw it out at people. Like, hey, take it, you know, hit them in the face.
If it breaks, we're not responsible.
Yeah, you know, put it together, super glue. But if what we're gonna do recently, once we start getting closer to bringing out the full album coming out in summer, we're just gonna throw everything online for free, just so that they can download anything they want, they can archive it, do whatever.
we're not stingy.
Where can they find it now?
Now they can find it with us. we don't have digital downloads.
You have
yet.
a Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Where can they just listen
I mean,
to it?
like-
Yes, also.
I have to give you descriptions of what these people look like and where you, their addresses. Like, track them down.
You can find
Be
us
a
on
stalker.
Facebook.com/DamNation 60623. And then from there, you have all the links to our Reverb Nation. But for the most part, DamNation 60623 on Facebook. You can find us there. You'll see the 4 Mexicans right away.
Yeah. Especially me with my big brown bandana
And
and
then
my rosary.
you'll see the big Aztec logo in the background.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So wait, where is everybody else tonight? Because there's 2.
Eating.
Our
You can't go to the show. We're gonna be eating all night.
Why didn't they bring me tacos?
Our guitarist had a family emergency that he's taken care of for the past week or so he's not able to come. Our bassist is currently working with, and I think we can make it public now. We finally have a second guitarist.
Yay!
That's
His
your
name.
your
One announcement that we actually get to hear tonight. What's
We,
his name? Where is he from?
His
Ironically, our first guitarist, his name is Angel.
So this
Our
guy's
second guitarist, his name is Angel,
yeah.
and they both have the same guitar.
Do they have the same last name?
What's going
What the
on?
hell are you doing over there? These sound people, they're crazy.
They're interns. They're learning.
No, they
Push buttons.
What a catastrophe!
we love you guys.
Our first guitarist, his name is Angel Cantu.
Cantu?
Cantu, yes. At the
Angel
corner.
Cantu.
Angel Cantu.
That's
Our
awesome.
second guitarist, his name is Angel
Perez.
Perez.
Angel
So
Perez.
what do you call them when they're together?
We haven't figured that out yet. We
Uh,
just usually point.
Yeah, we're like
like,
Angel,
nudge.
Angel.
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
So we'll wait till they both look.
No,
We'll be
not
like-
that Angel. Angel Cantu.
Yeah. It's weird. We were going to try to do the last name thing, but it didn't work out because we're just not used to doing that. So we're just like, hey, stupid, you know? So that's how we do it.
So for our listeners, if you have ideas as to what to call each angel in the band, post it on their Facebook wall.
You know what? That would be a huge help.
That'd be help.
You know,
The winner,
the
they
winner-
will decide what you get after.
If you put it on our Facebook thing,
I'll get all
give-
of my lovin'.
We'll give you a free T-shirt.
Oh, free T-shirt
Well,
if you
if
decide
you're in the
the
area-
best way to distinguish Angel Cantu from Angel. Don't know what his last name is.
I'm down to deliver it for
Perez.
you. You know.
Awesome, and you get a home delivery service.
Yeah. No, we'll deliver to you.
Hold on, Dave wants to talk. Maybe he's got a good idea.
For sure.
All right, they get tattoos. One gets thing one gets the other thing 2 tattoos. Both on their arms.
We tried that, but then one started saying he wanted to be called Chocolate Thunder, and then the other one said
Angel to
He-
the second power.
it didn't work. We tried. We tried a lot of things, and it just got frustrating.
You can't just like put a name tag on them and just
You
like,
really want this free shirt, don't you?
Yes, I
I'm
do.
sitting 10 feet away. Come on.
We tried different things. We were trying to label them or something, you know, like, but it didn't work. So if anybody's got any better suggestion, you know, just hit us up on our Facebook, and like I said, you'll get a free shirt.
How do you call one angel and one demon?
No,
No.
that sounds kind of
That was
corny.
lame.
I don't know. Angels.
Hey,
versus
demon,
demons?
that
You know,
sounds
it's funny
corny.
because like you guys hear a little bit of her. I hear it all day. Hey, how about this? No, Morgan, that's the worst idea I've ever heard in my
You,
life.
you have no idea.
No,
Like,
Morgan. No, Morgan.
how many ideas I have to
No,
go through with
Morgan.
him until it's right? Like, even creating our band name, how many cool ideas I thought I had. He'd be like, no,
That's
try
the
again.
Worst thing I've ever heard.
Terrible. They'd be like, yeah, that's okay.
But let's not use it.
Yeah. and eventually, like, you get so sick of talking, but you know that whole thing where, like, you have to talk it out to know if it sounds good. I got to do that.
Yeah.
And he's got to get used to that. Because I talk a lot.
No, that's okay. That's the same situation with these guys and me.
How did you come up with the name DamNation? Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, bad memory.
Well, I mean, we didn't give the full extensive story. If you,
we get a full extensive story.
Yeah,
okay, now I don't sound so stupid.
We actually talked about it right now with the guy from the last show. DamNation. We were first originally called Morphine. Don't ask why. It just happened.
You were addicted to drugs. I get it.
No. Then we were called Addicted to Morphine.
Okay, so you were.
Yeah.
It's like your problem got progressively worse. It's like, oh, let's become morphine. Now we're addicted to morphine.
And then at one certain point, we just really said, hey, this sounds really dumb. So we're just like, no, let's just start from scratch. And then at the time, me and this guy were playing with a real political theme. We just kept talking
lyrics
politics.
were changing.
Yeah, so we're just like, hey, politics. And then we kept saying the phrase "damn the nation" over and over and over again for just stupid reasons. It's like, hey, damn the nation. Barack Obama says change, we'll be like, damn the nation. But for the next, with that, we just started playing with it and play with it more. Next, I think somebody was drunk.
And that's usually where the best ideas come from.
They started slurring the word. They started. It was at my house on after a show.
Yeah.
They started slurring the word, and the next they started saying DamNation, DamNation, and then next we're like, hey, DamNation. There you go. That's how it is.
The nation of DamNation.
And then obviously we capitalized the N in the middle because it's still the play on word DamNation.
Mm-hmm.
So who was that drunk guy that came up with your name?
I think it might have been our keyboardist.
He doesn't really drink, so when he gets drunk...
he only drank one High Life, and he was gone.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought I was a lightweight.
Yeah, no, he's
awesome.
We had a huge altercation that night.
Who gets drunk off a High Life?
Yeah.
So, what is the background on the two songs that we haven't heard yet?
Ooh, what are the other ones that are going to be played?
The other ones is one is Rebirth and Revolution, which is my keyboard society. He wanted to do an instrumental just by himself, just to showcase his thing. And I said, hey, let's do it. I've always been a big guy on promotion and helping everybody out, even though he's in the band, but he's kind of not in the band. Since he's over there. I said, hey, you know what? Let's do it. A lot of people have actually enjoyed the track where it's just keyboards. It's just piano, him doing his thing. And that is basic. What he told me, I said, what is it? He says, man, it's the essence of music. And I said, all right, I dig it. And then the other one is Omissions is Still Betrayal. This one was
we both
wrote it. It was a continuous story to part one, which is called Omissions is Betrayal, where we talk about, this is the one song that has nothing to do with politics within the band. It just talks about past relationships and how
any type
women are hard to deal with.
Yes,
I think we were stating that earlier.
Women are crazy.
I know.
They get down crazy.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, so that's what that song deals with a lot, and it has to deal with a past relationship of his, past relationships of mine, but for the most part, just a past relationship in general and how to deal with it.
Now, when you talk about like political and revolutionary stuff, do you pay attention more of what's going on in the United States, or do you find yourself following like other countries to research for more songs?
Well, mostly within our community.
Yeah, I like to listen to a lot of like general politics when it comes to United States, outside of the United States, and
hey drunk folks.
We just got a shout out from this weird fucker on the street. Continue.
But so I mean, I love to pay attention to the outside politics, but I mean, I've always been taught and I believe that politics start within your own community, within your own household. So I mean, for the most part, our lyrics deal with local issues, starting from where we're at, from Little Village, what stereotypically is a gang infested area.
So what else are these issues though that you're referring to that you guys have noticed has influenced your music?
I mean, from the majority of the time, it deals with poverty in our community. It deals with lack of actual education in our community. It deals with lack of resources within the community for youngsters like us. I mean, we started off from false footsteps, but then we found our way. Luckily, we got to use music as our outlet. Yep. But for the most part, I mean, stereotypically, you'd expect two people like us to be on the street hustling, So that's primarily what we usually talk about.
And do you talk about this on stage when you perform too?
Yeah.
I ramble on about what I feel and what I think should be done. So I do a lot of that, and then out of nowhere, these guys get kind of mad. They're like, "Hey, start playing the song."
Yeah.
So
So I mean, yeah, we
Don't invite Luco to a show. He'd get drunk and be like, "Fuck you." He doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
No.
No, don't trip. We do that too. When we are at shows, we just start screaming random stuff. My thing is when I get drunk, I start screaming, "Play Angel Death by Slayer." That's to any band.
and then you hear me in the background. Ah!
Yeah, that's it.
I always scream Freebird. I actually screamed Freebird at a
You
Cannibal
did.
Corpse show, and
Oh, hey, I'm wearing a Cannibal
they
Corpse
were
shirt.
not happy
Somewhere
with
in
me.
here.
What's with the
That's awesome.
hoodie?
It's cold.
Be metal.
Fucking cold.
Fine. All
I know,
right.
I'm kidding. It's okay. I understand. I'm not used to the winter in here yet. I haven't been here long enough to be like, oh my god.
What? Oh, you're
I
in
started
it. You're
in
in it
May.
for it this year, man. This year's
No.
gonna be crazy.
How am I going to get here when we get snowed in?
Good luck.
I don't want to know.
See, us Mexicans know a way. We just
Yeah,
do.
We good. We find our way.
Tunneling?
No.
Does that work?
Tunneling, jumping stuff, swimming, driving. We do it.
We
Ride
do it
my
all.
Your support system at home for the band, how is that for you guys?
bike.
You're laughing.
That's a funny one. The support system at home is basically I'm not gonna say a two-faced type of situation, but it's basically our parents support us and they say, hey, you know what, do it. But then they'll be like, but you guys are stupid because you ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. That's our support system.
Oh man, they're like, oh, you're making music for fun. That's
I mean,
great.
in reality, for the most time, we'll be like, why are you guys playing rock? Why are you guys playing metal? Why don't you
why
guys do banda?
Why don't you guys play the?
Why would I want to do something that goes?
Hey, you know what? Because they make about $500 a night.
Yeah, even more sometimes.
And they don't need to be signed.
See,
Yeah,
what you need to do is you need to loop one of your songs with that
That would be
in a breakdown.
In a breakdown.
You know what? We've had that idea for a
Yeah.
while. I'm not gonna. We want to incorporate like real like an accordion. You know, like.
I have this
So I mean,
Dave, do you want to say something?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actually, what he was going to go on about, I was going to say, fuse them. Since we're going to be Latino core, make metal mariachi music.
yeah. I mean,
Trust me, we've been wanting to.
yeah, we've been wanting to do it for a while. The thing is, we just really need to get into it. But well, it's going to happen.
But the best part is like right before the breakdown, you yell salsa.
No.
Okay, never mind.
That was a little too much.
Oh, Morgan.
Ole, Eddie, no.
No.
Okay.
Can,
They're like, no more. No.
Are you done insulting us?
Oh, I don't know.
sorry, I
I just
apologize
hear
for it.
music.
I'm just playing. I'm kidding
I'd
around.
be like, oh, that'd be. I don't
So can anybody in the studio do
Whatever.
the mariachi
I
scream?
forgot what I was gonna ask.
Do you mean the?
We gotta be like 20 beers drunk, man.
I think I can do it. I haven't done it in a while though.
Give it a shot.
I'm gonna feel so
Do what?
embarrassed after doing
Salsa?
this. No, the mariachi.
You can do it?
Are we talking about like the grito de gallo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
She doesn't know what we're talking about.
No, I don't. Do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Let's hear it.
I think I can do it. So it goes. Should I do it? I know, right?
I don't know, man. I'm-
Guys,
Just pretend we're not here.
the thing is, it's hard to.
we need to be 20
I wish I
beers
could brace
drunk.
you for what you're about to do, but I don't know what you're gonna
We're-
do.
we- gotta be-
It's the Mexican scream.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like that. My kitchen guys do that all the time.
Let me give it a try. Please excuse me if I make a fool of myself.
It's okay. That's what we're here for.
I'm gonna back up. So it goes. That's it.
That's awesome.
Did I get it? Did I hit it?
You got it.
I
You
got
got
it.
it.
Now throw some power metal in there. Just go,
That'd be
Believe me,
awesome.
one day we're gonna incorporate that in a breakdown. It's gonna
No,
happen.
you really should. That'd be awesome.
With
Because
some,
then
like,
it's really
Acacia
Latino
strain
core.
stuff.
There's a lot of bands that have done that before, like Static X. I've heard it. Suicidal Tendencies and their old punk stuff.
What? I need to look these songs up now and hear this.
You never heard
I
Suicidal
just-
Tendencies?
No, I have heard. Not a lot. I just.
Boo.
They're so good.
My brother listens to them. Not religiously,
Well,
but
all right then. Moving on.
awesome. Well, set us up these two songs you talked about. So, what are the names of those again?
The song, one of them is an instrumental song called "Rebirth and Revolution," and the other one is
Omission is still
Omission is
betrayal.
still-
That's what I was going to tell you to do. When you were talking about that whole like instrumental thing with your keyboardist, why don't you release a whole instrumental album?
we actually you
Because
know
I'll
what?
get mad.
No, no. Actually, he's got a
Trying
side,
to kick him out of the band.
He's got a side project going right now, which is him by himself doing instrumental. he's incorporating techno, metal, and I know a lot of people are doing it now, but he's doing it by himself, which is really awesome.
He's like Skrillex.
And dubstep, yes.
Yeah.
Just
He's like Skrillex.
That's actually one of his influences.
but Latino.
So I mean, but Latino, you know, so he's doing that now. His side project is called War Tank. The only reason it's called War
This
Tank.
guy is doing War Tank.
No,
our
not him.
keyboardist.
Our
Okay, I was like, why aren't you letting him talk about his own project?
our keyboardist, the guy that he, like I said, he did the instrumental track. He's by origin, he's a pianist. He plays piano. He plays classical piano. And
I know what a pianist is.
He can
Penis.
he can play the shit out of Beethoven. I can tell you that.
Yeah, this guy.
And that one DreamWorks theme, the one that goes dun, 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 he can do that. That was his audition with us.
Yeah,
Well, that was, all right, play the DreamWorks theme. You're in the band.
Yeah, no, well, no. Actually, I asked him what can he do, and he's like, dun, 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 dun. I was like, okay, we're good.
What if that's all he knew how to do?
Hey, but you know what? That was good enough. You know.
It's
Play
funny
it
is
in
that
every song.
it's funny that I knew this guy since I was in 3rd grade, and I used to pick on him for playing piano.
And
You didn't realize how awesome it was going to be later for
I
you in
hated
life.
piano when I was younger. I was like, that doesn't belong in metal. That doesn't belong in hardcore metal music. And then eventually I told these guys, hey, let's bring this guy along. How about that?
And then he got us into Children of Bodom for a while.
Oh, those guys.
I'm
are
still
nice.
into Children of Bodom.
I am
Big
too.
time.
I lost.
Nice.
I kind of lost a little respect for them from when we went to go see them with Lamb of God. They had like the shittiest performance.
Oh, when they
ever.
played Unholy Alliance.
Yeah, that was the shittiest performance in the world. I wanted to just Municipal
Sometimes
Waste made the
their
show
sound
better.
quality is not as good as it should.
No,
be.
I mean the sound quality was perfect. I mean, if I would close my eyes, I would jam to it.
It's just they don't
But
move.
Yeah, they were just standing there.
You know, I've seen Bodum twice. The one thing I've noticed both times I've seen them is that the lead vocals are never loud enough. I don't know. That's just what I've noticed. I've seen them both times I saw them was at the House of Blues.
Me
And the
too.
lead vocals were never loud enough. I don't know. Maybe
I mean,
I'm
well,
just deaf or
well,
something.
I mean, we
but
saw them at Congress, and I mean, it sounded good. Like I said, if I would have closed my eyes, it would be perfect. But
they just kind of stood there.
yeah, they just stood
They're
there.
probably so
Well,
hungry.
Alexi had a broken arm.
Yeah, he had a broken arm, but I mean, it came down to it where I think the keyboardist was just standing there drinking a water bottle during the set, and he was just like,
See, our keyboardist climbs his keyboard.
Yeah, no, yeah. Big shout out to his name is Chris, by the way, our keyboardist.
Christian
He used to
Salinas.
have an 88 key keyboard that he used to play with live with us. He used to jump on it and like literally stand on it and start.
That fucking
headbanging.
keyboardist from Devil Wears Prada was going nuts at that show. I've seen him. I played it.
He sucks.
Yeah.
How did he suck?
I mean, before this time, I saw them at Subterranean. I don't know. I didn't like.
I don't know. I saw him open for Killswitch last year, and
That
I was
was
like,
we were there.
"Oh
We
my
went to-
god!"
that
He
was
was.
really cool.
But then even this time too, I was like, "How are you still playing? Like you're
No.
moving."
But Killswitch outdid them last
Why,
time.
no, Whitechapel.
well,
did them.
yeah,
Dude,
because Philip Bonte was doing vocals. Yes,
Whitechapel just you were at that show. Obviously, you have the
yeah.
shirt. Whitechapel just like stood there.
they were really
Except the lead
disappointing.
singer.
They were
They just
stiff,
kind of
but you
stood
know
there, and it
what?
kind of pissed me off. I'm like, first off, you're not exhausted. This is the second show of the tour.
Yeah.
And they just like they all just kind of stood there and bobbed their heads a little bit. It's like, man, when you're playing such brutal music, like I want to fucking like, I just want to kill something.
You
I don't
do.
want to fucking stand there.
I saw Luco used to be in another band, and like his two microphones broke on him, and he fucking threw him to the floor, and he was like
I
doing
broke-
it without.
I
He was
broke
like,
both
he's
of 'em.
angry mad up on
I
stage.
mean, I enjoyed,
Like a boss.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
enjoyed.
that happened to me this weekend at the show. The mic
I-
didn't want to work, and I just started acting crazy.
I enjoyed Whitechapel a lot because I didn't see their performance because I was in the pit the whole time, so I was just
Oh yeah.
I couldn't see anything. I
well,
was
when
just
you're
like,
at the bar like me, watching them,
you
you're
were
like,
at the bar.
yawn. Do you know how
I
packed
was
that
standing at
floor
the bar.
was?
I
We
spent
were in the
so
back.
much
We're
money
always at the
on
floor.
$11 tall boys that night.
You spent $66.
I spent a lot more than $66.
No.
Wait, you
I
know
brought
what?
like
I think you-
$140
I think you
with
might
me.
have
I
been
left
standing
with like
next to
nothing.
me.
What? No, we were
Were
okay.
you the girl that was super excited when Devil Wears Prada came out? There was only one girl in the back that was like, "Yeah!" And I was just like,
It probably was.
"Were you standing by like the little middle?"
Was I wearing a Killswitch
I
shirt
don't
that
know
said
what you
"Thank
were
God I'm
wearing.
drunk" on it? Because
The
I
thing
wasn't
about
drunk,
Morgan,
but
Morgan gets excited for the smallest
I do.
things ever. Oh my God! You have butter in your fridge. Like, what? She'll like get super excited about it. It's like, who gives a shit?
that's
That
right.
means I can make macaroni and cheese for myself. Like, okay, if that's what you
I
want
mean,
to
there was
do.
only one
Calm
person
down.
back there in the bar
I
area that was getting super excited.
Yeah.
That would
and
be
it kinda
Morgan.
looks
That's
like you.
funny.
It it was me.
It probably was.
Because I was,
funny.
there
I was
was this
standing-
little staircase, and
I
I
was
was like,
standing
"Oh
right at
my
the
god,
staircase.
you saw me!"
I was wearing this shirt actually.
Oh my god, this is so weird. I
at the
actually,
show
you know
and-
what? You were the only guy that I saw wearing like a For Today shirt. Like I was like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Like,
This
who's
guy's
this Mexican?
Oh my god. It's so
right
weird.
when they went out, I'm like, "Hey Mo, see you later."
Yeah,
and I fucking right into the
he
pit.
just-
And then right when I got in the pit, they started and like, right when I got in, like I wasn't even in there for like 5 seconds. I got elbowed in the face. I'm like, God damn it!
He hit his lip and he had a swollen lip.
It was awesome. It was worth
That's
it.
a souvenir.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Hey, I got kicked in the agnostic front show right in the face. So.
That sounds like something that would happen.
Ouch.
In
I
an
tore
agnostic front show.
this on the inside.
What's
my
this?
my
Listeners can't see this.
I'm sorry. My whole the inside of my jaw. I tore
Oh.
it up at the Subterranean show for it was the Back to the Roots tour with Devil Wears Prada, Miss May I, and I forgot who else.
Oh, Miss May.
During Miss May I jumped in the pit. Next thing you know, I see some boot coming at my face and wham!
Shit.
You know,
All the
I went
injuries
to the
we
back.
get.
But the cool thing is, while I was in the back, I got to meet the drummer from Miss May I.
Nice.
I saw his big dorky glasses, and I was like, "Yeah, I know that guy."
That's awesome.
That was cool.
All right.
As you're just bleeding out of your mouth. Like, hey,
Oh.
hey, talk to me. It's like, no.
Man, we're talking about blood. We should just play that Blood for the Fallen song just now.
Thanks for ruining everything, Dave.
Anyway, we're going to listen to these next two songs from DamNation. And this is the Metal Experience, the new and improved metal show on Tuesdays. Keep listening.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back with the Metal Experience, airing at 4055 North Milwaukee Avenue at Slam Internet Radio, broadcasted from PC here. That was a long sentence that I just said. But we are here with DamNation, and they are Latino Core.
Latino Core.
Yes.
It's just metal. It's just metal and hardcore mixed with Latin music. That's
It's
it.
pretty epic.
I thought it was more metal and hardcore just mixed with Latino people.
Well, you know, we're gonna change that around eventually. It's gonna be Latino music.
That would be like seriously.
Mixed
That's
with
what,
metal.
when she first told me the Latino core. I was like totally expecting there would be fucking mariachi type shit. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna be so awesome. I mean, no, you guys are fucking awesome as is, but that'd be
No, I
awesome.
mean, yeah,
In one
that-
song, throw a breakdown and go right into fucking mariachi shit, and then back and oh.
Now the thing is, we just gotta learn all those other instruments. You know, we gotta get an acoustic
yeah,
guitar. We
yeah.
gotta get an accordion.
I will volunteer for a couple songs to play maraca.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm hired. I'm
Featuring
gonna
Morgan. That's what we're gonna do.
Featuring
Morgan on maraca.
Oh my goodness. So when's your guys' next show coming? up?
We're actually gonna take a little break.
No.
Yes, we need it.
We might play.
Look
a
how
show.
fat we are.
We might
You need
play-
a siesta already?
Yes, we're gonna take a siesta. we're taking a little break because we're gonna hit the studio like full time. We're gonna hit it hard. And
That's the way to
Oh,
do
so you're
it.
taking a break to record, not taking a break to
No.
take a break.
We're
Okay,
taking a break
okay.
to record. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna hit the studio and we're gonna hit it hard. That way, we have a deadline. May 30th is the final day. The CD should be done. So once we hit,
Says
June-
who?
Says me.
Oh.
This is
Thought you were
Ernesto.
going to tell me and accidentally slip. Damn it.
No, like I said, that's neither here nor there. But we're so May 30th, we're hoping it's gonna be done. It's gonna be ready. So then June 1st comes around. You know, we might be playing some shows in Chicago. We might not be playing some shows here at all.
But what the hell? Why won't you play shows here?
You never
Oh,
know.
come on.
You never know.
This sucks.
That's
I'm
brutal.
done talking to you guys.
We'll be we'll be back and let
See,
you
this
guys
is
know
this is
everything.
just my plan to get some promotional value for us, so that people can pay attention to our page.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Come on, people like us on Facebook. Quit being lazy. You like all these other dumb links once you see a girl topless.
Click the like button.
That's
Like-
what we should do.
I get addicted to the like button.
We should get topless pictures as our main picture.
Well,
More
I'm
people
not.
like us.
I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I'm not going to do it because we'll get dislikes. So
You'll start losing fans.
just we'll Google boobs or something, and I mean, who doesn't like boobs?
But I thought Facebook censors that stuff now.
There's a page that's I love boobs. Like
Is there? Do we like it?
probably.
We
I
better.
like boob part. I said dick jokes from you.
Oh, Morgan,
I don't want to hear
you're
it.
So funny.
But anyway, hi Slavic. I hope we're doing it for you.
Doing it.
That's my shout out to you. You can turn your computer off now because you probably just came.
Oh, and I'm done. Good night, guys.
Anyways, so you guys aren't going to play shows for a little bit. You're going to go in the studio. That sucks.
It's gotta happen. It's
Because
gotta
like
happen.
we usually ask, like, where are these other shows going to be?
We might throw in the mix a few backyard shows for the most part. I mean, as of
Just
big
for
band-
fun.
In the winter?
Hey, we just finished playing one now, and it was like below. The shit was cold. These kids don't. Man,
Oh, it's freezing.
If there's a will, there's a way. But I mean, we might play some garage shows. We might play some basement shows. For the most part, for now, I mean, we really want to focus our time in the studio.
But you will definitely let us know
We
if
will
you play
definitely-
a show.
We will be back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
If,
when-
if you don't hear from us, you'll hear from Jessica.
Well,
We'll
probably.
force Jessica to let you know.
Nice.
You see, she's nodding.
She's like, yes.
Yeah, right here.
She's your promoter.
Morgan, the things you miss because you don't wear the headphones.
I'm
they're so
sorry.
funny.
I don't want
And
to.
I love sitting here because the sound people you always see
Jessica and Dave.
Jessica and Dave just
Peering
lean over
in.
and pop their head
What's
in.
going
It's so
on in the
funny.
booth?
That's all I had.
Hey, we were going to do a surprise tonight. We are starting something new because Luca wanted to do more on the show. So, Luca, what's going on?
I have a new segment, guys. Heyo!
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
It's called Hey Man, look what I found. And it's local band, unlocal, unsigned bands. This week to premiere it, it's a band from San Francisco, California, called In the Eyes of the Mistress. Got 2 delicious tracks for your bitchin' ass ears.
You're gonna love it.
The first one's called Sharks Live in Water. There's water in my toilet. I rest my case.
It's epic. It's my new favorite song ever.
And the second song, You Play with Fire, You Get Cut.
You heard them. Now you hear them.
What a beautiful day to go out and play in the beach, in the sand, in the sun. We are gonna have so much fun. Swimming in the ocean together forever. I will never miss you, babe. This is the end of our days.
That's Rob Thomas, Matchbox 20. Sing a song. Shut up.
Take this outside and finally finish this once and for all. I'm so fucking sick and tired of rolling vessels with a cider everything it goes under. You always get us like a goddamn. Sometimes I wanna cut my fucking eyes out instead of take my vision on you. We will live in this and you will know I am real.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Oh my god, I'm still trying to recover from that. Fucking
fuck.
Here comes a shark. Yes.
That was awesome.
I'm not
good.
kidding.
That
That is by far
In the Eyes of the Mistress.
In the Eyes
from
of the
San
Mistress.
Francisco, California.
Go like their page because I'm gonna be buying a shirt. I'm gonna be rocking that
DamNation's
shit.
gonna go like their page.
Yeah, they're gonna go
right
like their
away.
page.
That was real good.
That's fucking
I'm
awesome.
gonna be scared when I go to the beach now.
So you know what? Okay,
go hardcore
I want to
dancing,
announce
like
my
this.
new title for a song that I created today because Luke was like, "That's disgusting." But you know what?
Disgustingly awesome.
Okay, so that band, that title of the song, I love hardcore songs because they make these ridiculous song titles. I find them funny. So this is a little embarrassing that I decided to create this song today, but I came up with the song title, and I actually had to tell my dad because I found it so funny. It was really awkward, but he thought it was funny. So my new song title that I'm going to start working on is called. Oh shit!
Oh jeez.
It's called. I have blood on my tampon, but it's not mine. How is that possible? I don't know. I just found it funny.
What a goddamn weirdo.
That's a bad visual.
Yeah.
Real bad visual.
I was gonna go eat after this, but now forget about
I'm
it.
gonna go throw up after the show.
I'm
Actually.
sorry. I thought it was really amusing. I guess I'll write it
The
alone.
best part is that you told your father.
No, the best part.
Dad.
That's not how it went.
Up with. Look what I came
No,
up with.
the
Look what I came up with.
Hey Morgan, I actually think that's a very metal title.
there we go.
With it, man.
There we go.
No,
I have a
that-
girl's
that's-
vote.
that's just
I can
fun.
make a Tampax joke.
No, you could do whatever you. I, just
mean,
thought it was funny that
metal-
you shared it with your dad.
No. The funniest part was trying to get up the courage to tell him because I couldn't stop
The
laughing.
funny thing
Wait,
is that you even thought of telling him.
Why your dad?
Because my dad and I.
Vagina stuff. Here, you ready?
Well, I was telling him about. I was telling him about the song
Bloody
"Sharks
vaginas?
Live in Water," and I told him about that, and I was like, you know what's funny, Dad, is I created this hardcore song name, and I tried to explain to him like all these bands come up with crazy titles, and I was like, Dad, I have one, but it's really embarrassing because it's really like disgusting, and he's like, okay then. Are you gonna tell me? And I start laughing, and it took me 3 times, and you know the part when like you go, when you're about to tell him, I couldn't stop laughing, and he's like, okay.
You laugh all the time for no reason anyway. So
I know, but this time I was
Imagine her
just,
laughing
I was
just
like,
this
Dad,
much
I was like, this is
harder.
embarrassing, but I was like, don't think anything wrong of me. And I started laughing again. And then I was like, Dad, the song title is called "I've Got Blood on My Tampon, but it's not mine."
you have issues.
I thought it was
Most
clever.
awkward moment for a father.
You heard it live. Morgan has issues.
I'm writing a song. Anyways, let's move on. DamNation, you're here with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I remember the question I was going to ask you again.
Yes.
You have these people that show up. There's like 100+ crowd. Are they mostly Latino crowd?
Yeah.
For the most part, I'm gonna take a huge guess and say like 85% of them is Latino. We actually have African American fans. Funny story, we played our first show at Reggie's, and we had one of our fans, fanatic fans. He went rollerblading from
Little Village.
basically from 25th and I'm gonna say Kedzie, one of the biggest streets, from 25th and Kedzie all the way to Reggie's,
Which is on State Street.
which is on State Street. So I mean that was a mission. He went rollerblading just to see them.
And how far away is that? From point A to point B.
Wasn't where he rollerbladed from almost by the train station?
Yeah. Yeah, by the red line.
So that's like
He only,
Reggie's is almost like right when you come out of
I
that.
mean, he could have taken a train, but he only had enough money to buy the ticket. And
Yeah.
so, I mean,
How much did you put your ticket prices for?
Hey, we didn't
wasn't-
put the
It
ticket
wasn't
prices.
us. It was the.
They were
promotion.
only $4. We don't understand. What his issue was.
No, they were about like.
So I mean that's
$7.
we asked him why he had rollerblades, and then he explained to us that he didn't have money to transfer.
So how many miles away is that?
You know what? I really wouldn't know, but I'm gonna take a guess and say it's
Probably about like a good.
it's a good 30 minute drive
30-minute drive.
30-minute drive
from point A to point from point A to point
man.
B. It's a 30-minute drive, so
That's dedication, folks.
That's a shout out to him, Shamari, man.
His
That's
name's
name.
Shamari?
His name is Shamari, and he's
That's
African American.
Jeez, nice job.
He doesn't get the
loves
whole
rollerblades.
time we speak Spanish. He's like, what?
Yeah, he'll just stare at us, but he
nods his head.
These guys are
eventually.
so awesome. I'm just gonna listen to you talk.
But yes.
Cool.
Yes.
You had to also give a shout out to your keyboardist
yeah,
who
you
you've
know-
already given like
Apparently-
We've already talked about the instrumental track part. If you want to hear it, listen to it later. Thanks.
explain to them.
texting us right
he just
now.
got a text message.
Yeah, I just got a text from my keyboardist, Chris. He's in Roma, Texas. This is a shout out to him.
Hey,
we
Chris.
we already
Hi,
gave
Chris.
we already gave you a shout out earlier. I guess you missed it, but
You'll hear it
They
again.
had a whole
Shout
section
out-
just talking
shout
about
out,
you.
son.
please pay attention. You know, shit. You know,
Pay attention.
but that's a shout out to Chris. You know.
You know?
Orale.
Oh, I know.
Orale.
We got you.
Anybody else listening tonight?
From I mean, we
family, friends.
family,
we told her,
friends,
listen.
fans.
My mom's like, I don't want to listen to that devil shit. I'm like, Ma, I don't worship the devil.
Ma, it's okay, Ma. We're not double.
Tell that Tom Mariah story. I think that's
Mom,
funny.
they told me something about a bloody tampon. Mom.
No.
Ma, I'm so glad, Ma. I'm so glad you listened to the show.
She's probably like, can you translate this for me? No,
She
Mom,
probably
it's
just,
okay.
She probably just turned it off.
Oh.
I remember I told her, Mom, we're opening it up for diecast. Get chingados diecast. What the fuck is that?
that goes back to the family support. But,
Hey, I want to ask you guys something. Oh,
Yes.
didn't you guys rename the song that used to be called Holy Horror?
You had a song called Holy Whore and you
let me
changed
just
it?
clear this up.
I hated
now.
some girl.
Jessica's trying to instigate something, but
Let's talk it out.
Jessica.
Let's talk about it.
we'll
It's
talk
gonna be
about it
awesome.
then.
Let's talk about it, guys.
We had a song in our previous EP, which was an EP called. We grabbed five regular songs and we turned them into a Halloween EP called.
What's your favorite
scary movie? And we named the songs like.
We just wanted to fuck around,
We
play
just wanted to
around.
mess around and give it a Halloween theme. So the song we originally called Holy Horror, which had something to do with Ruben's ex-girlfriend being a whore and being holy. So she was a holy whore.
So oh yeah, because she always said she was religious.
You know, and just
she was a whore.
Just because Jessica's making me say Jessica had beef with this girl.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
Jessica.
Yes,
I
you
lied. I was
did.
cool. Well, no. I was
Jessica's
cool
like, I'm
with
gonna beat her down.
it. Nah.
So I mean, we,
So
Jessica.
take her in the pit.
In the pit.
No, if anything, I was trying to. She needed protection from me from this other chick you're dating, Ruben.
That
She-
was,
she
that was
doesn't
not a friend I dated. That was just.
She
that
doesn't
was-
like the girls you go with.
No, she doesn't.
Jessica had a huge problem with the females we were hanging out with.
She's jealous.
But we ended up renaming the song to what was it? I think it was
Oh, Michael Myers ain't got shit on me.
yeah.
That's awesome.
It's funny because
that
my biggest fear
was
as a little
that
kid.
was our parody EP, which we didn't bring with us, but we should have.
You should have,
we-
because
we-
this guy, that's his favorite movie right here is Halloween.
Oh yeah,
You should have.
Oh, yeah, bitches.
He loves those slasher
Halloween
films.
/ Predator. There's no number one. They're tied for first of all time greatest movies. And if you ever
Lion King.
I'll throw down.
Lion King.
Yeah,
Two
Fuck
greatest
Michael
movies. I just came.
Oh my god.
Right next to him. That's
But
not
I mean,
cool to hear.
Yeah, that was our little parody thing. We messed around with it. Like some of the tracks were Michael Myers ain't got shit on me. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, and that was basically dealt with Freddy Krueger being kind of like a pedophile.
He is.
He kind of was, you know.
Skinny dipping at Crystal Lake.
Skinny dipping at Crystal Lake. Nice. The other one was the Blair Bitch Project.
That's awesome.
And
The Bear Wench Project.
The
If
Bear
anyone's seen that movie,
is this a porno that I
It
just...
sounds like
it's a
it
soft court. My favorite part. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I watch it. I watch part of it sometime, and the way to get the Blair Witch
part of it
away, they had to pour chocolate on their boobs and rub them together. It was epic to say the least.
I think that's the some part that he watched. I'm not sure.
It was. I think that was the only scene I did see.
Okay.
I was like, oh god, this is too.
All right, so this is a good time to do local roundup. Leaving off with chocolate boobs.
chocolate boobies.
It's time for the local roundup.
Awkward transition ever. Thanks, Luco.
Chocolate boobies, local roundup.
I thought I'd get the image out of my head, but I'm like, what?
Chocolate
Okay.
boobies.
Anyway, so we've touched fan base in California, so there's a couple of California bands looking for members. The Decency Devoured from Corona and Riverside, California is looking for a drummer. Hit them up if you can do this on Facebook. If you can. What is this? What are you doing symbols for?
I'm gonna try out for them.
No, you're not. Life or Death, California band is looking for a professional drummer. Find them on Facebook or email them at lifeordeathbooking@gmail.com.
I'm gonna try out for that. Band.
What's with the lack of drummers?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? We're still
Drummers
looking
are
for a
such
drummer.
assholes.
So if you guys know a drummer, a tune for 1103, looking for a drummer. That's Luco, my band.
Heyo.
Need a drummer. That's awesome. Good job. Impale, looking for a drummer.
Oh.
Acts of Atrocity, looking for a drummer. Hey, I got
Where
those
are
out of
all
the way
these
too.
drummers?
I don't
drummers, wake
know.
up.
So
You're making us
drummers,
look bad.
or just a single drummer that wants to take on 4 bands at once, and
All over the country.
well,
down. Let's
I
do
mean, even just Chicago. You know, there's 4 bands looking for you. So, and then 2 in California. So if you can do back and forth, that's awesome. if you guys didn't know, there's this awesome page on Facebook called Metal Local. Do you know what this is?
No.
Oh wow, you can network. This is great.
Yes,
so
networking.
there's this page called
More
Metal
work.
Local, and they have set up chapters, which is every single state of the United States, and it's like Illinois Metal, Chicago. Or, that's not a state.
Have you been to Illinois Metal?
Illinois, Indiana, Ohio Metal, Michigan Metal. So whatever state you're in,
Pennsylvania Metal.
Pennsylvania Metal.
As long as it's not Green Bay Metal, I'm great.
Well, that's in Wisconsin.
Is there Wisconsin Metal?
Wisconsin Metal.
They have
every
metal
single
up there?
Oh, great.
Every
Never
single
mind.
state
That's
has a
cheesy
metal chapter that your band
Cheesy
can
metal.
post on the pages, and then they end up having like these battle of the bands, which they do state versus state or bands in the state, and then they just like announce the winners, and you get a bunch of Facebook likes.
We'll take out any Michigan band. Why? Because we're Bears fans. So
Well, then there you go. So find Metal Local, find the chapter of your state, and start networking with people.
Isn't it Pennsylvania Metal?
What are you
is the
thinking?
only
I
one
don't-
that's giving us issues. They're like, nope, we
Okay.
don't want to be friends with you. Like, what? Come on.
Well, they
Really?
just they read about how the radio show works, not realizing that we're in Chicago, and they're just like, well, how your show works. We don't want to pay to be on the show. I'm just like, but you're sending me your music from out of state. You don't. That's not how that works. I don't know.
Oh,
he had a
Pennsylvania
misunderstanding. Going, you can't post on my page till I work this out with my page manager.
Calm
What?
Down. Calm down, guy. Calm down.
Okay. So anyway, moving on. Metal Local, check that out. Warren Star Clothing, this awesome clothing store company, is having a sale from Sunday till Christmas on last chance items. So it's like everything that they want to retire is 50% off. And then for Black Friday, they have a 30% off sale for everything else through the 28th. And if you type in code Black Friday, you get the 30% off. But it's awesome. They got a lot of cool stuff. They've got endorsements by a lot of metal bands like Five Finger Death Punch, and
Nice.
they got a good thing going for them too. So Live 59 is opened. They're looking for bands to play, and if you are interested, they are booking a last minute show for the 26th, which is this Saturday. So contact Cassie for that, and she also has applications if you're interested in working there. And then there's also a show being booked for the 31st of December. That's New Year's Eve. So do that, and it's going to be, for the New Year's Eve show, it's a bunch of different bands. Are you even a part of the show anymore, Luco?
I'm sorry, what?
he's like drifting off into space.
I was looking at the billboard.
So yeah, Live 59 booking shows for New Year's Eve for a bunch of different sounding bands. December 16th, the Santa Claus Moshes show at Live 59 in Plainfield, which already has Fracture the President to be continued from the heavens. I'm trying to ignore the fact that she squeaked, and that wasn't a band. Okay. From the heavens they came, behind enemy lines, for those who wait, and beyond this kingdom are all playing this show. And doors open at 6, show starts at 7. Admission is $8. If you are looking to be on the show, look for Carrie at the Live 59 booking. I'm sorry, I just called you Cassie. I don't know why I called her Cassie. Okay, Carrie on her booking page, Live 59 booking, and all that jazz. Okay, moving on. I've got so much to read tonight. This is overwhelming.
Hurry it up. I'm falling asleep over here.
Page 2. Conflict and Divide from Illinois is looking for a guitar player. They have 7 originals, are loving covers too if you want to do that. They're a mix of A Day to Remember, We Came as Romans, Paramore, 4 Years Strong. Paramore. I don't know how that mixes in with that, but hit up Keith on Facebook or Conflict and Divide's Facebook. We are also trying to promote After the Spire, the band that was on last week. If you go to Renegade Clothing's Facebook, just post After the Spire's name. They're trying to win a chance to have shirts made by the company with them. It's fast, it's easy, and it supports the scene. Ocean. I made these cheesy lines at the end of these things to make it more interesting.
And you have succeeded.
Ocean Walker, looking for a vocalist. Remember, they're that band that came with just the instrumental tracks. They
Remember
still
them?
haven't found somebody to sing for them.
Come on, guys.
How do you not want to sing to that awesome music behind you? Well, if you don't want to, then you're stupid because they still need you.
You big dummies.
We are also, for our show, looking for music to be played on the show, as well as physical demos that we want to hand out for you
For free.
Stickers,
We do
flyers.
everything
Yeah.
for you for free.
Stop
Sorry.
crying. No, but seriously, we have this show for the Jessica, pronounce this for me because you've been there. Water Life Festival. What is this?
The Claus?
Yeah,
Claus
the
Music Festival.
Claus Music Festival.
Man, that,
Okay.
That place is awesome. It's on Cermak.
We have a table set up at this event where we are going to have a bunch of demos from local bands, whatever else that you want us to have to promote for you. Please send it to us. Get in contact with us through our Facebook. We also have an email now, the Metal Experience at Yahoo. So send us your stuff and
Send us your shit and we'll hand it out. Hey,
we'll hand it out. I'll give you an address of where to send it.
everyone.
I think last year we played that event, right? Yeah, last year we played that. Pretty good thing.
Yeah. So I mean,
This
it's.
year we have a show there, This year we have a booth there, and it's supposed to be.
I mean,
don't know,
Impale's playing, so
How are they playing if they don't have a drummer?
their drummer is playing with them until they find somebody.
Drum machine.
He's trying to leave. No one's letting him leave. Relieve the drummer. Okay, so now the shows that are coming up in this next week before next show. And we start with tomorrow night. Luco and I are going to be at the Brower House on our own. We're not promoting. We're just there to see Megatwat.
Fucking Megatwat.
9 p.m., 21 and up.
And Remora.
Skanksgiving is the title of the show. Black Wednesdays playing Skank. Oh, I don't know if it's Black Wednesday Skank or Black Wednesday. Okay, Black Wednesday Skank, Armored Assault, Megatwat, and Remora.
Ooh, Armored Assault.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. it's gonna be
Friday the
sick.
25th, 6:30 p.m. at Mojo's, an all-ages show. Hot for Skippy, Betraying the Martyrs.
Hey, Hot for Skippy. We played with them our first show.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm friends with Wayne.
Oh, cool.
We don't know them by name.
Wayne's the drummer.
We've come in contact with them from time to time.
Who's talking to me?
Oh, like actually, Hot for Skippy. I think they're actually recording right now at VI Studios, where what's that band called? Where Diamond Plate recorded at.
Yeah, that sounds
Hey,
right.
we played with them and played at the first
Class show.
Let's just brag even more.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's just
Diamond
throw that
Plate's
in there.
awesome.
This is good. This is good. DamNation supports Hot for Skippy and Diamond Plate, so go see
Yes.
Hot for Skippy. Hot for
And
Skippy,
DamNation.
Betraying the Martyrs, Structures, Carnifex, Vilamea, and Born of Osiris are playing Mojos. Buy tickets through Hot for Skippy. They're cheaper because they're $15, but the day of the show, if you don't want the band's help, it's $18. The 25th at the Tilted Kilt in Elgin, 8 p.m. is X Factor with Hi-Fi Superstar. Also on the 25th at the Viper Alley, 9 p.m., Losing Scarlet with Blackened. Also on the 25th.
Blackened, the Metallica cover
Yeah.
band, right?
Blackened.
Also, Live 59, 6 p.m., all ages show. $8 to get in is Sons of Serenity, Arkham, Wake the Foundation, Before Our Departure, and We Who Overcome. On the 26th, Saturday, all ages show, $10 in advance, $12 at the door. 21 and up show at Camelot Hall in Indiana, Portage. Luco and I are going to drive out there because Metal Blade Records are going to be scouting the show, and they are looking at local support. Seneca falls, her eyes glazed over as dawn dies. After the Spire, Corruptor, Tall Tales, Middle Class Militia, Girl Named Vegas, and We the Creator.
We played with Girl Named Vegas.
Oh my
Good for
God, you
them.
play with
Should be
everybody.
good
That's
fucking
awesome.
show.
Good for them. Shout
And-
out for
So
them.
if you're there, we will see you there.
Yeah, that's the local support, and the main support is Rose Funeral, Battlecross, and Diamond Plate.
We played with. Oh no, wait, no, we didn't.
You play
No,
with
we-
everybody.
We played with
Rose
Diamond
Funeral,
Plate.
we played with them at Subterranean.
That's awesome.
Yes.
The 26th also at the Brower House, 9 p.m., 21 and up, $6 show. Shotgun Gambling with Goddamn Gallows, Ugly Bones, and the Pervert Preachers.
Hey, wait. No, we didn't. Okay.
Page 17.
Okay. 26 at Mojo's, all ages. Tickets are around $14 to see My Children, My Bride.
Love them.
They're awesome. The one that I want to see, Within the Ruins.
Maybe.
Lionheart, I Declare
sounds
War,
good.
and The Plot
Lionheart.
in You. I like The Plot in You.
Yeah, all right.
Lionheart hardcore right there.
Also, Otto's Nightclub, $6, 21 and up, 8 p.m., 29 Needles with Barry the King. And Eyes Massa, I don't know you. But then, I'm so sorry I butchered your name. I don't know how to say it. But then the Hyrax and Ocean Walker are playing.
Hey-o.
Double duty. This
You
is an
said
odd
duty.
one. I could not. I'm sorry if I direct you to this and you have no idea where you're going because this is all the information I got. But those people that want to go probably know the information that I don't. So, on the 26th, playing an unknown area in Elgin, if you can find it, if you can find it you can go and see at 9 p.m.
Winning.
Mind Shatter with Blacklisted. If that means anything to you, let me know the location because I was sent the event thing and I was like, but where are you playing? They didn't tell me.
They're playing in the whole town.
And last but not least, on the 27th, Sunday at Reggie's Rock Club, all ages, 6 p.m., $17. Panzer is opening for Forged in Flame, Polka Dot Cadaver, and Corpaclani. So support the local scenes and buy tickets off members of Panzer.
Heyo.
That was a lot today. A lot of things going on because of Thanksgiving. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
Football.
Yeah, football especially.
Football and eating are the best. The number
Yes.
1 and number 2 top answers on the board.
Football at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then 3 o'clock we're
Football
done.
comes on at 6 o'clock in the morning?
No, we're playing football at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
What?
And then we're going to watch Green Bay get their ass kicked by Detroit.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, I hate both teams.
I
so-
don't
Kind
think
of
that's going to
actually
happen.
want- kinda
I think
actually want
Green Bay's
Detroit
going to win.
lose so we can jump over them in the standings.
Get out of Chicago.
But they're going to lose the rest
I
of the
mean-
season anyways.
Yeah, that is true.
I just want to see Green Bay go down.
I do. I really
Yeah.
fucking hate the Green Bay Packers.
We all. I think that's a mutual feeling here. Do you talk about football, Morgan? Do you like football?
I tell her things. She's catching on a little bit.
I'm catching on to the point of like I know what the numbers mean on the field. Do I know names? No. do I know like what certain plays are? No. But I will watch.
We support Caleb Haney. Just throwing that out there.
Caleb Haney, greatest American athlete named Caleb. NFL.com. I saw that.
Hey man,
on
we gotta
NFL.com
support
last year.
him. Cutler broke his thumb and he's out for the rest of the regular
I know
season.
that much. I know Jay
Caleb,
Cutler because they
don't
always say Jay
fuck
Cutler.
it up, please. Sorry, more metal.
What's more metal than the Bears?
Nothing.
The
See.
Bears.
See,
The Bears.
If you don't like the Chicago Bears, then fuck you.
awesome. Well, we are cutting short time now, running down the last minutes of the new and improved The Metal Experience. So in these last 4 minutes with the awesome band DamNation, why don't you run one more time past all the listeners where you can find you guys?
Oh, you can find us on Facebook.
We had to think about where they were for a minute.
Where are we?
I didn't know you finished the sentence.
They were still enraged about the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
Fuck Green Bay.
Fucking sons of bitches is too good.
You can find us on Facebook.com/DamNation60623. Everything else is on there. Our links are on there. We're soon going to put all our songs to be downloaded for free. You can get what you want there. You can also hit us up there for merch, for anything. We do house visits. We
You do house visits?
We deliver him in boxes. We
Yeah.
deliver our singer in boxes.
That's awesome.
As a present.
So, so if I wanted to set up for somebody's birthday and just say, "Hey, I want to put this guy from DamNation in a box," and
It can happen.
We can do it.
really,
It can happen.
He'd jump out and be like, "Who the fuck?"
I got you a present.
Damn
But I just wanted you to sing him happy birthday.
Once you open the box, I don't know what might
Death
happen
metal
after
style?
that. But
I just want him to
Happy
sing
birthday,
happy
Death
birthday.
Metal.
I don't know if you'll get
No,
that.
just sing it.
You'll get
I don't care if you sing Feliz Cumpleaños. I want to just.
Wow, she just keeps insulting us.
I
Morgan,
spoke
come
Spanish.
on.
How's that insulting?
I think you.
I said
butchered
happy
it.
birthday.
She swore at me in Spanish.
Can I? Okay.
She called me an hijo de la chingada. So
I don't know what that means.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people that speak Spanish
another
out
thing
there
you could check
having
us out in is rockscars.net,
Oh,
our
yes,
online magazine.
Rockstars.
Yeah, they've got an awesome magazine. They do all the.
Well, we're on it.
We
Yeah.
came on the front cover of the online edition. We're gonna be coming out the front cover of the physical edition.
Nice.
So and that, like I said,
So
Rockstars.
pick it up and
Big
check it out.
shout out to Rockstars magazine. Big shout out to our good
Roman.
friend, the CEO Roman from Rockstars magazine.
Great guy.
He's been a big help to us. Big help.
I was trying to talk to them about how to get in the magazine. I was like, "Hey, I wanted to talk to you about placing
And
it."
then
in.
we're like, "You keep disrespecting me, so it's not gonna happen."
No,
And you know
She's
what?
like, "Hijo de la chingada, come here."
The CEO of Rockstars magazine is a big Mexican dude.
oh god.
So he's listening to this now.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
I know he's a listener tonight. So.
well, I got
probably
the
shaking his head. He's
editions
like, "This
actually
chick."
when I went to Mayhem Fest. They were handing them out. A lot of
Yeah, they
cool
were there.
people were
Yes.
there.
We were supposed to be there, but we never.
Yeah, we
were.
were supposed to
what
be there, but-
I liked was I read back the issues, and District 22 and Skinwalker, who had been on the show, actually were in the magazine.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think Illusion's Fate has been in there, and a bunch of other people I was trying to get on the show, and I was like, "Hey, how do I get in this?" Because I wanted to be like,
on there recently.
Product of Hate.
If you guys, I don't know if you guys
Even they sometimes even have bigger bands on there.
Yeah,
too,
I mean,
like Korn.
They've gone into like tattoo things with like Kitty and Devil Driver and stuff.
I remember Max Cavalera and also Max Cavalera and his brother Igor were on it.
El
too,
Nino
so
was on
pretty
there.
cool.
That's the day that, like I said, big shout out again to Roman from Rockstars. He's the one that went into the tour bus and got my drum head signed by the whole band.
That's awesome.
So he hooked it up for me. I screamed like a little girl that day, and I'll admit that.
Too bad he wasn't at the Agnostic Front show.
I had a good amount of people staring me down at the show because he walked in the middle of the mosh pit and he gave it to me, and I was like holding it with my life. Because they were like
screaming like a little girl.
You didn't do that like mariachi scream
No, I
that you
did
did
not, no.
earlier.
No. Like hold it up in the air. And
Thanks, Roman.
What was that?
I don't know. It was a mouse.
But
I'm not good at this.
yes, I mean, if y'all don't mind, you know.
This is how I joke with the kitchen guys that I work with at Lou Malnati's. Like they all listen to this ridiculous music. Actually, yesterday.
Why is it ridiculous?
Calm down. I like it, but I find it funny at the same time because like they make fun of it too. Because they're just like, Morgan, it's your favorite song. But anyway,
That's
no,
called
we
the
were.
sonidito for those that
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
That song.
Sonidito.
I came up with funny nicknames for all of us the other. Okay, I'm not gonna go into this story.
But yes, I mean, if y'all don't mind, you know, go to facebook.com/DamNation60623. Click the like button, you know, hit us up.
It's not that hard. It takes one.
I mean, if you guys don't mind, can I give a few shout outs real
Yeah,
quick?
do it.
For it. I'll do it auction style. Just a quick shout out to those fans that that are there for us and support us. Quick shout outs to those people that have been to every show that we've done.
Every show.
Crystal, that's my girlfriend, by the way. I had to
Hi,
get that on
Crystal.
here. Crystal. Also, quick shout outs to fellow bands of ours, Phase Extermination,
Nameless Motive.
Nameless Motive, Eternal Deadline, Mara, Morgan Le Fay, Jessica in the back. If we missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, Sex for Less. I don't know if they're still around, but
Sex for Less.
there's a band called Sex for Less.
I
Pretty
like
cool,
it.
guys.
I approve.
They've went as far as having a dildo in their bass drum and getting naked every show.
I also approve.
So I mean,
We're not doing that.
Big
I am.
Big shout out to all those people. You know, like I said, if I missed you guys, I'm sorry. Big shout out again to the fans and all those that. Big shout out again for Chris helping us out all the way from Roma, Texas.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Good night.
Awesome. Well, we're wrapping up another show of the Metal Experience.
Another awesome show.
Another awesome show. We're new. We're improved. And we're starting a whole new chapter. Hey, and special thanks to Jessica and Dave running our board tonight. Awesome job, Jessica, for getting us this band. Dave, you're awesome too. So tune in next week, 9 to 11. We will be back. And we are booked straight through January right now with bands coming in. So those waiting to get on the show, wait till December. I'll be booking February then.
Hey-o.
Find our Facebook and Yahoo.
Check out DamNation.
And love us.
And DamNation.
check
And
out
DamNation.
Woo, keep it metal.
Good night.
Fellow citizens, all peoples are free to govern themselves as they see fit. Many peoples have sacrificed their liberties, only to learn to their sorrow that deceit and mockery, poverty and tyranny are their reward.
to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.